So oftentimes on weekends, I head towards Tokyo, but it's like 2 hours away because I live in the Chiba prefecture. So I don't always want to go that far whenever I want to get up to something. So today I'm just hanging out in Chiba City itself, which is a lot closer. There's a couple of things I want to get up to. Mostly, I'm gonna eat some food, do some shopping. Some of the shopping's probably gonna be, I definitely want to go to Book Golf, check out some used manga. Aside from that, I'm thinking pancakes again, and pizza, because pizza's good. Matcha latte ice. お願いします. Alright, she says it'll be about 20 minutes before I get the pancakes. The food's here. Let's go. Also, it comes with ice cream. Alright, Musashi no Mori. It was pretty good. First I was kind of worried that maybe the pancakes were too airy to justify the price, but you know, after eating the whole thing, it's a pretty substantial amount of fruit that comes with it as well, so I think it was worth it. Alright, on to the next stop. I think I'm going to go to a Book Off, do a little bit of manga shopping. See what I find. Surprisingly, this is a nice little pocket of green over here. One of the larger parks I've seen, like small parks, that is. It's actually got green instead of just being a sad square with sand and maybe one thing to play on. I feel like a mosquito might have bitten me though. Little buggers. Alright, here we go. My next stop, Book Off. Alright, one of the downsides of shopping in here at Book Golf, especially if you're mostly just an English speaker, not so much on Japanese, it's hard to find exactly what you're looking for. It's not really alphabetized like you might find it in the West. It's sort of categorized by like what magazine or publication it's from. So, for example, up here, that says Young Jump. So the publication is I'm pretty sure Young Jump is a subsection of like Shonen Jump, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that's right. So this section belongs to that publication, Young Jump. I'm looking for more volumes of Giant Ojo-sama, so the publication I need is Shogakukan Sunday. So I'm looking for these characters right there. I got baited earlier because this character here is Shou. So at first I thought, oh, is that it? But no, that's Shonen. Shonen something. I've been looking for a while, so I think I'm just gonna ask at this point. すいません。小学館サンデーありますか？
サンデーはこちらですね。ここからここまで。
あ、そうか。ありがとうございます。Alright, so it's very small. Basically said that Shogakukan Sunday is from here to up here. So very small. Might not be here. Totally not what I'm looking for, but this looks cool. I like this style. Really like this character. I can totally see this character being voiced by Nanami's voice actor, specifically from Jujutsu Kaisen. Might have to check this out later. Okay, I'm gonna give up for now on looking for it in there. First off, it didn't seem like they had exactly the Shogakukan, but they had like the other Sunday ones, but I couldn't find it. I spent like what feels like an hour in there. So I'm gonna go back to the Animate and ask them if they have it there, because I looked for it there, but I didn't check like what magazine it belonged to at the time, and I didn't ask them directly, so I'm gonna pass it again anyway, so I'll just ask one of the staff. I'm extremely grateful that it only takes 2 hours to get to Tokyo. When I spend a day going to Tokyo, that's 4 hours that I'm just using as travel time. So that's a lot of time where I'm not actually doing anything, except for being on my phone, maybe watching videos, listening to music, or studying. But coming to Chiba, it's a lot closer, so more of the time that I spend on the trip is actually spent doing stuff instead of waiting on the train. You know, check out that architecture over there. Kind of interesting shapes happening, especially like right around there. Also, I like that opening up there. You can see the stairs leading to the roof, and it's just got these rectangular openings. It's very interesting. Fun fact, I do have quite a bit of interest in architecture. It was one of the professions I thought about doing, but I'm not particularly skilled at math, so I kind of didn't go that route. But I did enjoy studying architecture in my art history classes in school. So I'm always just kind of appreciating it. And I like to take photos of it a lot. A little bit of Georgeo lore, I guess. That probably says con. Let me check. Yeah. Shogakukan. It's this section right here. This is the Shogakukan section. Alright, I checked with the staff, and Giant Ojo-sama is giant sold out. I'll check again another time in another store, maybe when I'm around Tokyo. Side note, I don't know what this title is, but the artwork is kind of good. The artwork is kind of sexy. Might have to check this out later. Okay, onwards to food. Wow, what an entrance. Upstairs. Alright, buddy, if you say so. Hey, alright. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. It's funny, I was the only one in there The entire time I was there, it was just me. And then like 3 staff members. So they were just kind of chilling. Side note, the street is quite a bit more alive now. Even though it's a Sunday night. It's like, I have work tomorrow. Don't y'all have work tomorrow? It's like 8:30-ish. About to head back soon, but I think one last thing I'm gonna try to do is stop by the Uniqlo. So they don't close till 10. And I want to check out some of their summer clothing. Because it's really humid here. Really humid. That's how I'm trying to be this summer. That's what I was looking for. Hairism. But I'm looking for it in like businessy dress type shirts because I think they have those. I would love to have more suit jackets here, but my dang arms are too long. So they end up stopping about right here on my arm, even though they're stylish. How sad. I mean, these are the kind of shirts I'm looking for, but I don't see the Hairism branding on them. So that's what I need. Could have sworn they had some. Did I just gaslight myself? Did I make that up? There's the Hairism button-ups. Oh, okay, I was right. There was an Hairism button-down shirt. Please tell me they have it in more than white. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. I did want the dark gray one too, but they literally don't have any in a size small. Only mediums, large, and extra large, so we're just getting this one today. I would love to go to the 3rd floor and stare at camera stuff that I'm not about to buy, but I gotta catch the train. Next one leaves in 13 minutes, and it's an 8-minute walk to the platform, so here we go. Immediately gets distracted by Anchor products. The only thing I love more than having stuff is charging stuff. Thinking about this one. It's pretty cool because it has a built-in cable. I'll look at it more another time. Alright, let's go. Alright, mission complete. Actually got quite a bit done today. Got pancakes. What is that song? Got pancakes, got pizza, bought books, bought a shirt. Now I'm gonna go home, call it a night, and get ready for the long week. So, see ya. Oh my god, I just saw an old man just spit on the floor in the train station. What the heck?